Hi everyone, today's 74 out of 100, and today was another day. I basically just spent it doing laundry, going out for a moment to get some groceries, do some work, and messing with the cello. And also a lot of time writing. I actually just finished writing. And I felt a little bit guilty about it because coming back from my weekend trip, that's something that I wanted to spend more time doing, and more regular time doing, just writing, whether that's just writing or like some form of creative writing or writing letters. But I don't know. I find that getting into the headspace that I like to be in when I write takes a little bit sometimes, and it can feel a little intimidating. And so it's not easy to just sit down and do it. But also, it makes so little sense for me to be so afraid of doing something that I seemingly love to do. So I'm trying to break through that, but we'll see how that process unfolds. Yeah, spent a lot of time writing, trying to figure out my letter writing process, because I kind of like having it be this whole sort of ceremonial thing between me and myself and whoever's receiving the letter. Not that the person receiving the letter knows any of the stuff that I'm doing, but just there's this whole list of steps that I do for me to feel like a certain amount of respect for the thing I'm creating, which is that letter. And if I don't do all those steps, then it feels less meaningful. If it feels less meaningful, I find less reason to do it. And so these little ceremonial steps are on one hand, I'm kind of embarrassed about it because it just feels like I don't know, fluff, spiritual hoo-ha. But on the other hand, they wouldn't feel as special to me, and the writing that comes through them wouldn't come out as genuine and heartfelt if I didn't have all this intention behind the process. So yeah, on one hand it feels a little goofy, but on the other hand it seems absolutely necessary. But yeah, that's just the random thing I had to say about that. Other than that, I really spent some time on the cello yesterday, and man, it's really funny. I I don't feel like I've lost much skill with it, which is nice because that means I'm not starting from complete zero. But also that just means that I was at such a low level before that it's just so easy to come right back to. And so I thought that was just funny. It feels about as familiar as it felt, or as comfortable as it felt when I stopped, which, wasn't all that comfortable. But still enough to make some sound out of it, some okay sound. for a few moments at a time. And it's also just it's cool to have like an instrument like this. Like I was thinking about it today, and I was like cleaning it, and like I was fixing the bridge on it because it was a little bit, I think just because of the warping from all the time it's been sitting like on the wood, whatever. Like the bridge on it was like kind of lifted, so I spent some time trying to like adjust that and clean what I could about it. And also like I removed some of the tapes on it because I wanted to get used to just playing without the tapes. And it's cool to have like an object like that cello around again, because there aren't many objects that I'm in like possession of that I seem to respect so much. But like an instrument, like you gotta respect instruments. Like those are, especially something like a cello. Like it's. I was gonna say that like it's like handcraft. It's probably not handcrafted. That thing was probably built in a factory. But still, like there's like there's a certain amount of respect that I think like an instrument like that deserves. And like while I was fixing it and cleaning it today, I was just like, damn, I wish I respected this thing this much, like when I played it. But you know, these things just play out in this way. So I've found my way back to it as of now, and we'll see how far this road goes. I'm on, like I've been listening to so much classical music lately, which is very different from my usual like hip hop, R&B, just like loud rap that I frequent. But dude, there's some fucking amazing like classical pieces out there. And yeah, like I'm like fantasizing about being able to play those. I'm feeling, I feel a bit more passionate about music right now because like I'm thinking about all the ways, like all the songs that I could play, and then like how I could incorporate my like writing into this somehow, or even just like performing with people in the future. Like I don't know how much of that's gonna end up like unfolding, but it's all just like inspiration and just it's like good energy. It's good energy to have, I think. So yeah, that's exciting. I definitely will need to figure out an actual regimen for it, for practicing and like relearning the basics. I can like feel how some things feel very rusty, and I also like one of the main things I need to do is just like remember how to read sheet music quickly, because right now when I'm reading it, I basically like I don't read the notes and see like A, F sharp, D, E, like whatever. I just see like I see the note and I see where my finger should be. And so like I know the sound and where my hand should be, but I don't know what the actual note is. And I know that's not like a sustainable way to approach this if I'm gonna try to learn music in the future, considering like I also don't have like, I forget what it's even called. Like there's a thing when people just like hear a tone and know if it's like know what note they're listening to. I don't even remember the terminology. Is note like there's a thing, there's a thing, there's a thing. It's a thing. There's a lot of things. But yeah, it's exciting. So yeah, we'll see. I find myself wanting to buy a lot of things for it already, but also just like like find myself constantly reminding me that like this thing as it is perfectly fine for a beginner setup. It's more than enough. And I don't know. Yeah. I still have yet to really flush out the way I feel about it, other than the fact that it's exciting. So my flowers are dead, but I think they died and then they started blooming again, which I heard can happen from a good friend. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna water it, and then just just see how they are when I come back from Korea. Uh, yeah, we'll see. And I think that's it for now. So thank you for watching, and I will be back again tomorrow.